What's going on, guys? Bruce here with Bullish Currency, and welcome back for another video. This video today is about profit trend, another strategy that you all have access to here in Bullish Currency. Now, what does this strategy exactly do? Why was this developed? This was more developed to help you all understand whether you should stay in an existing trade or not, whether you should trail for more TPs or not, whether you should take the bag and run or not, right? Because these are the questions people have when they're in a trade. Should I get out? Should I not get out? Should I keep going? Is it going to keep going? Whatever. Is it going to reverse here? Right? Should I get out? People always want to know these things. Well, I developed this to basically help you more with making those decisions, but at the same time, it is also its own strategy that you can use to trade as well. Okay. So now it's very simple to understand profit trend. You're going to have buy and sell signals. They're going to be very frequent. And when the market's consolidating, which means basically the market's moving sideways like it is right now, it could be a little confusing. You're going to have a lot of buys and sells just popping up all over the place and, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So during a consolidation market, it is in general very hard to tell a direction specifically overall until you see some kind of breakout. Now, in the videos in the fast setup section, you will learn what a break is. And as you can see right here, we're still ranging. So no break has necessarily happened just yet. But if you're in a trade, and this is how simple it can be to use profit trend. If you're in a trade and you want to know if it's going to continue, there's a couple ways to find out. First off, you can just look at the line. Look at the line that's running, right, through price, through the candlesticks. When the line is red, and you can go to any time frame, right? And it's good to switch between time frames if you're using profit trend just to let you know if you should stay in the trade longer or not. You can switch between higher and lower time frames to confirm. If the line is red, then that means it's still going down. It's still a downtrend, which means you're still more likely to be able to get more profit out of that trade. Now, if you're in a sell and the line starts to turn green, right? That's when you pretty much are being told it's maybe time to take our bag and run, right? Get out. Okay, so it's very simple, basically, for understanding whether you should stay in a trade or trail or not, right? If it's red and you're in a sell, you can still hang on until you start to see it turn green. If you're in a buy, right, and it's green, you're good to keep trailing, right? But the moment you start to see the red creep in a little bit and consolidation happen, you can choose then to take the bag and get out and run, take your profit. Okay, so that's really how simple it is to understand. Now, if you want to also use basics to understand whether you should take the bag or trail for more, then you would just also leverage simple breaks of support and resistance. So if I'm in a buy and I'm trailing it and I want to know if I should keep trailing it, I would look at smaller time frames compared to the trade I'm in, and I would see if it's still breaking small. If I'm in a buy, right, which means I predict it's going to go up. I would look for small breaks of resistance levels, which is your ceiling, for confirmation of the continuation. Okay. Now, once again, fast setup section in Discord. Watch resistance support videos, breaks to understand this stuff more. But overall, that's another small confirmation. If I'm in a sell, right? If I'm in a sell and I want to know, should I keep holding this trade? I would also look for breaks of support on maybe smaller time frames to see if it's going to continue. But the profit trend line alone is also confirmation by itself. Now, how do you use this as a strategy? Well, perfect. The best way to use it as a strategy is wait for the market to move. Wait for the market to start consolidating like the way it is right here or the way it did right here. And then wait for that buy or sell signal to pop up in connection, of course, with the trend line color, right? So we got a sell and it's red, and then right here, right? And what happened? It dropped massively. Okay. So you got to wait for the confirmations to align. So same thing over here, where we're consolidating. Okay. But it was just loading up like a spring. And then you had this buy signal over here, a bunch of buy signals over here. somewhere around here, you could have decided after the buy signal happened, even this one, to maybe get into a buy. As you can see, it went straight up. I mean, the gains are massive. If you would have took this buy, I mean, the drawdown, it was little compared to the mass profits you could have made. So you just got to understand that. And you can see kind of right now that buy signal that popped up that we were just here looking at Bitcoin. This buy signal popped up, right? We saw it and it closed. You see that candle close. This is another consolidation range. You just gotta wait for the breakout. It's breaking out now, but this candle right here called a buy, and look what happened already. Look at that massive profit. That's massive. Okay, fast too. In a matter of a couple minutes, we'd have made all that money. Just taking this profit trend entry right here. So you can use it as a strategy by itself as well. Remember, the color of the line helps you understand if your trade's going to keep going or not. And you can use basics as well to confirm that. So that's really how easy it is to use the profit trend. Now, it's also good to combine the profit trend with other strategies. You can actually combine all these strategies together that you were provided here. So when I combine it with magic entries, it's always great when you have a magic entry and a profit trend entry at the same candle, or even around the same candle, but definitely when it's the same candle, it's amazing. Like right here, look at that. How beautiful it was that. See, this wasn't the same candle as the sell, right? It was two different candles, but yet it still sold a little bit. This was perfectly on this candle. And if you know how to use magic entry from the other videos in the fast setup section, you would see this is actually a good confirmation. And what happened? It flew. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. So it's always good when you get them both together. No strategy is guaranteed, though. Nothing is guaranteed in the market. You know that already. But if you learn to use these and you use them consistently, you'll only get better. You'll only get better if you stick to the basics and you stick to these strategies and you stick to your favorite pairs and stuff like that. You'll only get better with experience, because you'll start to understand the strategy more. You'll also start to understand the market more, and you'll also start to understand your specific favorite pairs more. And that's the key: consistency. Give yourself time to get the experience. So that's it, guys, for today's video. Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully I see you guys start to pass prop firms and all that stuff using these strategies, because they're absolutely amazing. And I don't want you guys to miss out on these bags like this one right here. We could have caught literally on a Sunday before market even opened. And that's it, guys, for today's video. Until the next one, stay blessed and stay bullish.